The bitter pill to swallow was my wife's affair with my best friend, but the revenge I had in store left her utterly shocked. This happened back in the latter part of 2013 when I caught my then-wife cheating with my best friend. In 2013, I was 33, born in 1984, and my ex-wife was 31, born in 1986. We were planning to marry in 2014. She joined a new company a few weeks after which I could see significant changes in her lifestyle. She started hanging around a lot with her newfound friends every Friday night, partying till Saturday morning. Unusually over-concerned about her looks and fashions, she even started going to the gym about 3 to 4 times a week. With all these things, I could see some distancing between both of us. But I neglected it, thinking that getting into shape and looking good were important, and hanging out with new friends was necessary for her to establish herself within the company. About 3 months into her new job, one Saturday evening, my cousin shared a clip of the night before, where I could see my ex-wife, my girlfriend at that time, dancing in a very steamy way with another guy. It was not like a dance between two friends, but rather looked like a couple who were erotically attached. They were even kissing, and both looked drunk. I confronted her about it, and she apologized, claiming it was an accident, that she was really drunk and couldn't recall anything from that night. She begged for forgiveness, promising it would never happen again. I forgave her, believing that she was heavily drunk in the clip, and it might have been a random incident. In the following weeks, I noticed positive behavioral changes in her. She started leaving Friday night parties before 10 to 11 p.m., and our connections seemed to be getting stronger. The wedding finally arrived, and it was a beautiful celebration surrounded by our best friends, her close friends, and our families. We exchanged vows and promised to support each other through thick and thin. 4.5 months into our marriage, my neighbor called me to chat about how things were going. He mentioned that my wife was frequently seen going out with the guy from the new company during lunchtime and after office hours. He even shared a photo, and to my shock, it was my best friend. Devastated and embarrassed, I felt completely fallen to the ground. I decided to investigate further. Her annual office outing was just 2 weeks away, and I suspected they would have some adventure on that day as well. I acted normal and got information about the outing arrangements, including the location. I secretly booked a room in the same hotel where the outing was planned. I told her that I would be going for a hike in the mountains during the outing weekend, and we would do Saturday night camping. With the help of my cousin positioned near her house, I found out that buses were arranged from the office for transportation to the hotel. She left around 6 a.m., and my friend followed her. When they arrived at the hotel around 11:15 a.m., I observed them entering a room on the ground floor, room 165. I decided to take a big risk and walk towards the room to see what was going on. I found a small opening in the curtain and recorded everything on my phone. What I witnessed was beyond what I wanted to see. She was engaging in intimate activities she had never shown interest in before. After collecting enough evidence, I retreated quietly, heavy-hearted with the truth. I needed time to think and plan my next steps. My initial impulse was to confront them immediately, but I knew I needed a more strategic approach. Fast forward to her birthday, 2 months later. I waited to make arrangements to find a new place to live. I wanted to confront her on her birthday, as she was her parents' golden child and Shane was my only card to play. The day before her birthday, I hinted at a big surprise, and knowing her desire for a new necklace, prepared a special breakfast. Her parents, our close friends, and my best friend were there to join us, adding formality to the morning. With everyone seated in the living room, I connected my phone to the television and played the fateful video. Shock, anger, and sorrow swept through the room as the truth was laid bare. The birthday celebration took an unexpected turn, and the rest of the day was a whirlwind of emotions. My wife tried to explain herself, but her parents and friends grappled with the shocking revelation. The day after her birthday, we had a heated argument about the way I had handled the situation. In her anger, she accused me of humiliating her and tarnishing her reputation in front of her parents. She felt that the truth could have been disclosed privately, sparing her the public shame. The damage was done, and the divorce proceedings moved forward more quickly than anticipated. I informed my parents that the relationship was over. I caught her cheating with another man, and that was it. The next year was incredibly difficult for me, and it took the entire 2014 to recover. I never thought I would be able to love a woman again, but in 2016, I met a decent woman who was also a victim of cheating in her previous relationship. We started dating and got married in 2018. Today, we are parents of 2 beautiful kids. In early 2017, a few months into our relationship, I deleted the clip of my ex-wife. It wasn't appropriate to keep it. I was in love with another woman, and it belonged to a painful past that I wanted to forget. As for my best friend, we haven't spoken since that birthday. In the case of my ex-wife, I heard from friends that her journey has been a roller coaster ride with many ups and downs in her personal life. After the cheating incident, she officially started a relationship with my best friend. But as per his nature, he dumped her after a few months and moved on to someone new. She had a couple of bad relationships and got married in 2021 through an arranged marriage. However, the marriage lasted less than a year, and the last I heard about her, she lives in a different part of the country. I'm thankful to God for saving me from that woman. My life would have been utter misery if I had married her. Some lessons I've learned. There are 2 kinds of women in this world. One kind is wife material, and the other kind is not. If your woman is wife material, cherish her, protect her, care for her, love her, and treat her as a queen. Wife material is becoming a gradually extinct element in this society. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Cheating is highly addictive, and no matter how much reconciliation is done, there's a high chance it will happen again. I should have ended the relationship when I first saw her dancing and kissing another man. Once committed to a relationship or marriage, respect it and stick with it. If it doesn't work, talk with your partner and try to take corrective actions. If nothing works, end it officially. Cheating is the worst, dumbest, and most inhuman option. Act responsibly. Actions like my ex-wife dancing and kissing another man after getting drunk cannot be forgiven. Even though I forgave her in that instance, you cannot treat these actions as accidents. In a committed relationship, you are expected to behave in a mature and sensible way. Cheaters give signs. Be smart, sensible, and focused enough to catch them. Signs can vary from subtle to major changes, often ignored due to love and trust. Sometimes these signs are in broad daylight, but we tend to look the other way. I was dumb enough not to act on them from the first few weeks she started behaving differently. Always try to catch the cheating partner with hard evidence like recordings, pictures, messages, or catching them. Red-handed. It will make the termination quick and less complicated, saving a lot of time and energy. More and more people are cheating and seeking adventurous experiences outside of relationships or marriages. 50 years of pornography, 15 years of social media, hard partying, excessive materialism, and free and promiscuous lifestyles promoted by the media, entertainment industry, and celebrities have significantly contributed to this social decay.